The motherfucking pull up. Ah, fuck that. It's the pull
Tap
up.
in with common sense if you got some common sense. You hear me? You heard me? Yes, sir.
The Pull-Up with Common Sense and Will Savage, the realest podcast in Charleston.
Yes, sir. Motherfucking pull up.
Yeah, you know what? It's like I'm 17 again, peach fuzz on my face. Looking on the case, trying to find a hella taste.
Oh, pull up, baby.
I'm on the chase. Chevy, it's
Killa
getting kind of
Cain
heavy.
and this motherfucker
Relevant, selling
finally
it,
pulled
dipping
up
away.
on the nigga.
Time keeps
Pull
slipping
up.
away. Zipping the safe,
Yeah.
flipping the paint. Tipping like I'm dripping in paint. Up front, full blunts like Khalifa. Put the wheat in the chain.
We get drunk.
Hey, come on.
So what? We smoke weed.
Gotta go where it's
Let's go.
relevant,
We're
right?
just having fun. We don't care who sees.
Shout out my nigga Common Sense.
So what? We go
Let's
out. That's how it's supposed to be.
Pull up.
Living young and wild and free. Yeah.
Roll one, smoke one.
When you live
Like this, how you supposed to party? Roll one, smoke one.
and we all
Just having fun.
We just
Roll one, smoke one. And when you live like this, how you supposed to party?
roll one.
Smoke one. Yeah, we're all just having
So
fun.
what? We get drunk.
Come on.
So
The
what?
pull
We
up,
smoke
baby.
weed.
Hey, I hear you over there.
We're just having
Hey,
fun.
come on, come on.
We don't care who sees.
My nigga Cain and his motherfucker pulled up.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Living young and wild and free. Let's go.
So what? We get drunk.
So what? We pull up.
So what? We smoke weed.
So what? We roll up.
We're just having fun. We don't care who sees.
We don't care who sees.
So what? We go out. That's how it's supposed to be. Living young and wild and free.
Yeah,
Smoke one.
high
Me
school,
and
man.
live like this.
Hey, Wiz, I'm gonna get with you in third period. Come on.
That
I'll
boy
holler at you.
lost his mind on that motherfucker.
He did go in though. He did go in.
That nigga Cade is in the motherfucking building.
Hey, Liz came through with them vibes.
Man,
So with you.
what's up, my nigga? Man, damn, we been supposed to get you up here, man.
Hey man, everything always about timing, man.
Yeah, perfect timing,
Yeah.
actually. So let's go ahead and get started, bro. So how long you been out this shit? How long you been out this shit, bro?
Man, forever, man. Straight out my mama womb, man. I came with the melodies.
When did you start though? Like what how old was you when you
Shit,
started
man.
rapping this shit?
It was a boy went to my school. He had a older cousin or uncle, one of them, and he was in the music. One day I was at his crib after school. I heard him how he put stuff together. I was amazed. You feel me? It was in like 5th, 4th grade, and then I probably started taking it more serious. Man, I linked up with some people in my teenage years. You know, we started rocking from there.
Who's some of the people that you linked up with?
Bud V.
Bud V from North.
I mean, we had a whole bunch of motherfuckers that was repping that hilltop shit, bro.
Yeah.
Man, there was so many of us, but the main one was like Bub. You know what I mean? Me and Bub and
Christian and them.
well, they was that's what I'm saying.
They
There
was
was so many
little,
people to
yeah.
it. It was like, you know, I ain't gonna call it a gang. It was just like people rapping the shit.
Man, it's just I mean, no games.
But everybody anyway making music, you feel me? So
Yeah.
that's why I don't say like I don't put CB in it, but me and CB is brothers, you feel me? We go way back.
Yeah.
But as far as like the actual artist was like me, Bubby, JV, I guess you could say.
So
DA.
bro, what's up with Bub P, bro? You know, I be hearing shit, bro. What's up with that nigga? What's up with that shit that I be hearing though? You know what I be hearing and shit, bro.
I mean, shit. It's paperwork on that, man. You know,
I mean, oh shit, nigga, you got paperwork for you, nigga. You know I be in the hood. He just said it. You seen it. You seen it. You see.
it is all seriousness though, but
Bro,
like, man,
for real, bro. Look, bro, I had to ask you though, bro. You feel me? Because that's some foul shit, bro. Because it's crazy how you look up to somebody, bro.
Yeah, and
it's
a lot of
like
these
I ain't
motherfuckers.
laughing, but it's like fuck. I looked up to you, bro, and it's like fuck, bro. You feel me?
Nah, I ain't never look up to him. I was right there with him, but it's a lot of
was
motherfuckers
little,
who did
yeah.
look up to him,
That's
and
crazy.
still, even though this go on, they still like they know, bro. Like they know, they'll say like, "Oh, he used to rap back in the day with Bud V," but won't say they'll say like, "Oh yeah, Bud V was rap," but they won't say Killa Cain or like, you feel me? Like
Yeah.
make it like I was making music.
Nah,
too,
niggas
bro.
know what you
Don't
did,
be
though.
mad
Yeah.
just because who you like turned out to be the foul one in the end.
Yeah, facts.
I stand
bro.
on that.
It is just like you can't even trip like because you got your own lane, so you can't put that whatever he got going on, bro. You can't really
Yeah,
put
that's what
that on you. You feel
yeah,
me?
yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like regardless you have music with him or not, nigga,
yeah,
like
yeah.
you niggas already know, bro.
Yeah, but
They
it be
can't put
people
that
be
door in your
trying
name.
though. Like, yeah, he used to rap back in the day. Nah, nigga, I rap right now. Nigga, fuck
Yeah,
out
the
of here,
fuck
bro.
is you talking about?
Talk about. I
Niggas,
was
you know
out.
niggas just be talking though,
And
bro.
if you
Like,
want to be, I wasn't even the one taking it serious then. You feel me? Like Bub was
he
more
was.
serious with that shit. He was writing and everything. It wasn't until I got out of the juvie shit and I was writing because I had no choice to write.
Damn, so I was used like 16 type
I
shit.
was like, yeah, I was like, I was 17.
Yeah.
I went when I was like fit. It was like right before my birthday. You know how it's weird.
Mhm.
I turned. Well, I was like 16, but I cut the charge when I was 15, and then I got out when I was 17. Then like May, couple months later, I turned 18. So yeah, shit.
Then it was easy to start taking it serious after that.
When I was in Jew because I mean not like like it was hard or no shit like that. I was just saying
yeah,
like I ain't
facts.
had shit to do. I was like, and I remember like before I had went away, um, that's what we was into. You feel me? So I'm
Mhm.
like, he always used to get on to me like, bro, you need to write, bro. You need to write. And I thought I was like Lil Wayne or something, being that bitch freestyling straight
I
track.
mean, shit, that's the right motivation to have around you, though. Bro.
Yeah,
At that point in time,
back
though,
in
in
the
your
time,
life,
yeah, and then that's what I'm
yeah,
saying. I applied that pressure, and then when I got out, I was serious about the shit. He had linked up with Dirty Hun, and it was like I was getting kind of pushed out the loop now though, because I was on some serious shit though. Oh, I'm
yeah,
spitting it's crazy now, and it's
yeah.
like I don't know, bro. They was on some shit though, man.
Did that shit help you out
Yeah, it
at
made
that
me.
point of age? Did that shit make you better
Yeah, it
today?
did. It made me like I could do shit by myself. I don't need nobody to be like we want you around. You feel me? I
Yeah,
just do it. If I want to do it, I just do it. So
fact.
and I took that from then on 18, all the way to 31. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When you start coming up rapping, who's some of them people like that was like some specific people who was rapping with you at the time?
Rap when I first came back.
Yeah, yeah.
Like when I got like
When you got out.
because it was like sections and shit. It was like when I was younger and then I fell out of it. Like I said, that little stage. And then I came back to it when like around time little bro got killed and
Mhm.
shit. And that's when I was really like, you ain't got shit to lose. So I mean, so I was like 23, 24 then, something like that. And
When that blunt route dropped, that blunt route music. When that
that shit was like a little couple years later. I thought of that. But when I first came back, man, shout out RB because RB like really I seen him rapping on Facebook one day,
yeah.
and I was like, "Who the fuck is this white boy? He cold," you know what I'm saying?
Serious.
But I had heard him
Did
before,
he
but
battle rap at first? I think.
nah,
Did was he in there?
he was making music, and then he went into battle rapping, but he was like dope either way. But so I just hit him up, man. He showed me love. He ain't never showed me no type of I ain't got time or I can point you in the right like goofy shit. He was like,
Yeah,
come through. Cause I was like, I'll pay you, bro. He's like, yeah, come through. And at the time when I'm getting back into it, I don't know what real quality is and all this shit. I just know I want
yeah.
to
You
make
just
some
want to do it.
music.
Yeah,
So I'm like, and when I start making it, people like, yo, this shit sound good, but I ain't know he was sending my music to somebody else who turned out to be family. You feel me? His name is Shy, Amari Lewis. He was sending my music upstairs. They had lit upstairs, so another person was mixing master my joint, and I had thought it was RB. So that's how I linked up with Amari Lewis, and we all just started collabing and making music.
y'all just start chilling and like kind of
Yeah, I was
built a
like,
bond type
look,
shit.
I was trying to get out the streets type stuff,
Mhm.
and I was like, if every day I got to do something towards music, so even my own niggas was like, bro, why you hanging around these clowns and this
Yeah,
and it's like, bro, this something different than what we used to. You feel me? So.
yeah, facts.
So I just took it upon myself to be like, I don't care what a nigga think. I'm gonna hang with these niggas. They doing some music, and that's something I'm into right now. And they doing something. You feel
Yeah,
me?
facts.
Which they was. So it led me to progression and doing shows and shit like that.
And so, what's some of the shows that you did so far that you can remember? How many
Man,
shows you think you got under your belt?
shit,
I
bro.
know it's a lot, bro. Like I know
I
you
don't
done
know, bro.
did some
Being
crazy shit.
realistic though, like I don't know, been at it for like probably like 6 years. Probably like I ain't started really doing shows until like I had a real set because sometimes you get out there and it's like you just saying like I ain't know to have like the crowd, you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
everything was a learning experience, but man, probably like I don't know, bro. Like man, like fucking 66 or so.
Sheesh, bro. That's
Like,
I mean,
shit,
damn,
just
though,
this.
bro. That's
Like,
a
I could
lot,
say
bro.
like 100 and something like that. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's up
That's
there,
a lot. But I
but in the time of like, I don't know, 4 years,
yeah.
but the corona too slowed me down. That shit like chopped my nuts off. But yeah,
I just want them to know so people know.
yeah.
Like
I
you
done did a
really
lot
been
of
working
shows,
for a little
man.
minute.
But a
yeah.
lot of them be like fluke shit. But I done did like some good shows, and I done did like some practice type shows. I done did like nigga real recognition type of shows, like where this shit paid off or something like that. Or I mean, it could have something always could have went another way, but you know.
Yeah, and what's some of the wildest ones that you can remember?
You already know
what's
that
some of the
Gates one,
craziest
man.
ones?
That shit was
The
crazy,
Gates,
bro. The
yeah, like
Gates
the
shit was
municipal.
crazy, bro.
That shit was turned.
I kept asking the nigga the whole time. I kept saying, bro, this shit really gonna happen, bro. This nigga coming down here, bro. This nigga just, you know what I'm saying? I was on that nigga's neck the whole time, bro. Because I just personally, I fuck with the artist. I fuck with Kevin Gates. I fuck with the artist, and I fuck with like where he been at. My bad. It's probably my foot hitting it. Always where he been at with his. You know what I'm saying? Where he came from. You feel me?
That's big though. That was big.
So I just had to. You feel me? I ain't care what was going on. I think Moneybag Yo had came too, and I ain't even care about that, bro. I was like, man, I gotta open for Gates, bro. Like, I got to. I was like the only Charleston artist, and I killed that bitch.
Yeah, facts.
And I killed that bitch.
Hell yeah.
I would have had fun, crazy story. I had got some shirts made to I got some shirts made for the show because they gave me a booth and shit like that. At the last minute, man, I'm opening my shirt. I'm proud of it. I'm about to post it on Facebook and everything. Like, man, y'all fuck with me to Trapalachian shirts. At the last minute, I noticed that bitch was spelled wrong, man.
Oh man,
I said, I still could have put it out there, but it's like, bro, man, I spent some little pieces on the box, man. I was out there salty, but then the whole time I'm waiting on my car because we parked in the parking lot to get down. So whole time I'm like waiting out there in the area where everybody driving by. Man, yo, good job, bro, you killed that shit. Hey, when you wanna, what you doing out here? You need a ride? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, now my car upstairs, man. I was just waiting on it. It was long as fuck. And I wish then I don't even care if it was spelled wrong. I'd have brought that box and just, $5, $10, whatever you want to give me, donate $2, take it. And still they got the end. It's been something that they would have remembered.
That's what some artists don't do, bro. Like that's just working, bro. Always seem like you always working, bro.
Man, I be trying, bro.
That shit don't stop.
I be trying, bro. That shit took a toll. I be trying to.
All right, so yeah. So what's some of your top artists that you got down here, bro? Some of your top, like you give me.
I love everybody, man.
You like everybody?
I love everybody.
What's some of your favorite artists you work with?
I don't really get the chance to work with too many, man. I really would like the chance to work with. I've reached out to a lot of the new ones up and coming and shit like that. Yeah. But I don't know. I guess, they got some type of where they see themselves going. So I don't know. I would like to work with a lot of them though.
Shit, yeah. So do you think, what I'm saying? Do you think you get the credit at the recognition, what I'm saying, that you supposed to get out here?
Hell nah. But even my song, like if you go back to Thinking Hard, I think it was Thinking Hard or Understand Me, one of them joints. I'm like, shit, I don't really, it's Henny Talk. Yeah. I'm like, I ain't really doing it for the recognition. But once that's how I felt. But once I was like, it seemed like I was getting excluded. I'm like, nah.
When you feel like that though? When you start feeling like that?
When I was even like at my hardest working, you feel me? It was like, motherfuckers always say, somebody got to blow out this motherfucker. But when I was at my hardest working and had not just the support of artists, but civilians supporting a nigga, like, man, it's a Duck City. Man, I did a Duck City venue. Shout out to Duck City. Shout out to Killa. And man, people was coming in, like, you know what I mean? And I don't know, bro. So when you doing shit like that, and then when you done and everybody disperse, even though the main shit come on, like, you gotta feel some type of way when somebody overlooks shit like that, or you gotta feel some type of way when the last show you did before Corona was lit and it wasn't even. And then, I'm saying, I'm talking about, hey, that's a minute ago, but that's how we got to take it back because everything was on pause, right? So at my hardest time, a nigga felt like his ego wasn't big enough, so he wanted to be like, I ain't a part of this. What's going on? So And nigga, we was locked down for like 6-8 months, bro. Like, what the fuck? I was chilling. I just had a baby. I'm supposed to be going hard, dropping music. When at the time when I was doing it,
Mm-hmm.
But when everything on pause, though, I can't take a. I mean,
Man,
I supported these new niggas and shit like that. So
yeah,
what? But I ain't never say a nigga didn't matter. Like this shit.
You don't think you don't think you get this? My bad. You don't think you get the same support that you give out type shit? Like
I probably do. I just misunderstand. I mean, maybe they do be supporting from a different way than how I'm supporting. You feel me?
Okay. Yeah.
So I just probably, that's what I'm saying. I might not understand. Like I might be out at a nigga show, but you know, he might not do that for me, but he might tell 3 niggas listen to this new song because just dropped.
I mean, but yes, I mean, at a point in time, you feel like after you don't put in all that work, I mean, some got to shake or something.
It do,
but
man.
That, bro.
But when I start getting back, like I said, after fast forward through Corona and shit like that, and I'm like, I'm like, that's how it worked though. You feel me? Like motherfuckers gonna come along all the time, and somebody gonna have a different energy than you got. You feel me?
Yeah.
And you don't mean you gotta change your level, your frequency, but you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to focus on what you was doing. Is what you doing still what you want to do, even though this is more pot jumping right now, or do you want to try to switch it up? So I don't know.
Music is always what you want to do. Is you're always your go-to.
That's why I just start going off like emotion, like rapping off. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people be talking shit. Yeah, I said, but that's how I feel. So if I get in there and feel this type of way, that's what's gonna come out. That's more real, genuine to me. Yeah. Then trying to manufacture some shit.
Yeah, facts.
I mean, that's why I come up with a lot of different shit because I don't always feel like trap. Killa Cain, or I always feel like I don't know, Savage Killa Cain or Drug Killa Cain. I mean, like sometimes I don't know.
And what's some of the albums that you already got out?
To tell you the truth, bro, that's why I be talking about all the time. Like I haven't to even be in the position that I am a nobody, but I'm talking about I should be a real because I don't really got no true. I don't got no projects though. I got like EPs, and my main focus though, because at the time, listen to me. My main focus at the time when I was making music, it wasn't like, Spinrilla was jumping. You feel me? So it wasn't like everybody dropping projects on. My main focus was to build. Was to build my audience on YouTube because that was
before SoundCloud wasn't.
Nah. Well, I mean, it might have been like right there, but I was on SoundCloud first, and then I got it was big at the time to get your sound, get your music on Spinrilla at the time. It was probably like 2016, 2017, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
2017. But I got Mr. Freeze. I think that's what it was called. Mr. Freeze was on there. I don't know where it's at now. It might be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody I dropped the music.
I remember you dropped that shit, bro.
Yeah. Then I got my first one ever was Fuck With Me though. That's where On the West Side, On the East Side come from.
Okay.
And that's where flipping shit. I don't really perform that no more. But that's where a lot of that energy come from. Is just that.
Shit, you done damn near performed everywhere down here, huh?
Bro, I mean every single place. I remember, I remember when they wasn't even letting Nick, like it had to be rare. Like I remember I went to a show and this inspired me, like City, Luca Brasi, and Jay Will and Black Cat. They threw a show at the Monkey Bro. And I was just young, out there drunk. You know what I mean?
Monkey Bro, is that downtown?
It was down. It was like by the Clay Center.
Okay. Yeah.
So I seen that shit and they was performing. They was getting love at ATZ. I remember I got mad at ATZ one time because I'm like I'm trying to come out the hood. You feel me? Like, bro, but you know how it is back when you young. You think everything is bigger than what it is. So I'm hollering at him and shit. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to do this music shit. And he put a bunch of other motherfuckers that went from the West on the venue and shit like that. So I was upset with him about that. I told that nigga, but at the end of the day, he explained it to me exactly like what you just said. At the end of the day, I was young when he said this shit though too. At the end of the day, he explained it to me like, come on, you just, I do know you. I know this and this and that, but you can't. These niggas be working for this shit. These niggas be putting this music out, all that type of shit. You can't just get on the mic and think that you gonna get the same type of love you get from the streets. Because that's what type of attitude I came in first. When I first was rapping, that's the type of attitude I had. kind of backfired on me because that's how
Yeah.
niggas act towards me now. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, I used to go hard, bro. Like, when
You
when you
silly
30,
as
nigga, you
hell.
might as well stop rapping and
Nah,
motherfucking
bro, it
managing,
ain't-
nigga. I used to go
Nah,
hard on
it ain't-
niggas, bro.
ain't
And
like
now I'm
that.
30. Look at me. I'm still trying to put my mixtape out, nigga.
You silly.
No, dead ass, though. That's how I came. That's the attitude I had, though. That shit.
Yeah, so who was that person that always inspired you though coming up? That main person, bro. That always told you like, hey, you know what I'm saying, don't stop. You know what I'm saying? We all got that person, bro. Who was that
Yeah,
person?
man. My main my homie, my brother Cortez Lacey, man. He always was like,
Yeah, R.I.P. for real.
RIP, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He always like he seen a bigger version of me than I seen. You feel me?
Facts. I
And
seen him supporting, bro. I remember.
That shit just, I don't know, bro. It's just weird being by yourself when you got somebody that you be with, like you just said, that push you to do what you doing, even when you don't feel like it. Like, bro, when you gonna make a post, when you gonna put some music, you gonna put some, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
And that should be hard then because you be like bullshit, and then you take that shit for granted, and then you don't got nobody in your ear like that no more, and then you just like shit. I don't know, I'm lost too.
Shit, yeah, facts.
But we gonna get that bitch back though, man. Yeah, but that's my homie, man. My mom too. She probably all in the comments right now. Nah, for my mom, she stay like.
Damn, bro, I appreciate you for coming up here though, for real, bro.
Yeah.
We needed to do that, bro. Made it happen. Y'all see it. Killa Cain pulled up
What's
on a
up?
pull up. Shout out to Common Sense, bro, for having me up here. Let me host
What?
once again. Y'all tap in on the next interview. There's a motherfucking pull up tournament coming, and y'all gonna get all the information.
One thing. I'm having a motherfucking pour and puff, man. Y'all go to my page for the details. Check that out, man.
Yes, sir.
So I can link up, man. Candle making and elevating. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. You heard it from Cain.
Pull up. That's where you can find my candles at too. All my music, BRM, Killa Cain on all platforms.
Woo. Tap in with common sense if you got some common sense. You heard me. Yes,
The Pull-Up with Common Sense and Will Savage, the realest podcast in Charleston.